I'm ready when you are.
All yours.
And welcome into Mount Vernon. We apologize for the earlier technical difficulties on this Monday evening, the first night of July 2019. But here we are at Ash Park on the campus of Cornell College here in Mount Vernon. West Delaware boys baseball here tonight as the Hawks taking on the Mount Vernon Mustangs. As no score, we're in the bottom of the second inning. On the bump for the Hawks is Jared Voss, the sophomore, as Voss coming in with 4 starts, so making start number 5 tonight. He's got a 2-1 record, 25 innings pitched, 27 hits against, 11 runs against, 5 earned runs, a 1.40 ERA, as he's given up a batting average of 267. He's walked 8, hit 3, and struck out 19. Matt Martin standing in for Mount Vernon. Blake Booth and Ryan Clark both grounded out to Nick Casey at short to start this bottom of the first for Mount Vernon. Tyler Elliott got a hit in that first inning. Jack Kringenbrink then struck out swinging. Martin here in the bottom of the second as the Hawks at their times up the plate. In the top of the first, Kyle Cole, they strike out looking. Farmer struck out swinging. Jared Voss popped out to the second baseman. In the top of the second inning, Nick Casey flied out to center, as did Ridenauer, as Chris LaRosa, the only hitter of the night for the Hawks. They hit the left field. He was stranded when Luke Curley struck out. 1-2 the count. Now make that ball 2 outside in the dirt to Matt Martin here, the number 5 hitter. For head coach Jeremy Elliott in his 18th season, started here in 2002, 337 wins, 276 losses for Coach Elliott. This one is skied right side. Ridenauer has a beat on. The senior first baseman will put it away for round number 1 here in the bottom of inning number 2. So Mustangs coming in with a 13-9 record, playing their 23rd and 24th games here tonight. They're 4-2 in the east side of the WAMAC Conference, 11-7 overall in the WAMAC. As the Mustangs 4-2, they're in a 3-way tie for second place on the east side with Marion and Beckman, as those 2 teams play tonight in Marion. As they strike here, the first man to Paul Ryan, his first pitch he sees. 1 out here at the bottom of inning number 2. Ryan, the second baseman, takes the ball off the plate that time. We're even at 1-1. Central to it as the lead in this east side of the conference with a 6-0 record. The Hawks are 0-10 coming in, 7th place on the east side. There's a strike on the inside corner at the knees, and 1-2 is the count. So Hawks overall, the WAMAC 5-17, games 30 and 31 here tonight. They're 4-11 on the road. This ball is rolled right side foul. Comes our first train of the night. 5:30 train, a little early here. 1-2 count, 1 down. No score at the bottom of the second inning. 6-year head coach Nate Lahr not in attendance tonight after the birth of his 3rd child on Thursday morning. There's a bouncing ball right to Voss in the edge of the circle. Getting it is LaRosa firing to first, but not going to be in time. Valiant effort by Voss and then LaRosa, but Paul Ryan will get on. 1 down here. It's Colby Valesky now. Stands in, the third baseman. With 1 out and 1 on. Bottom of the second inning. There is a ball chopped right to Voss off the mound. He gets it, fires it over to first base. Wild throw. Getting into second is Ryan Safely. It's Luke Curley playing first here tonight as Ridenauer is DHing. It's 2 away here, and it brings up Nick Casey, number 8 batter, the catcher here for Mount Vernon. Ryan is on second with 2 away. After the 1-3 put out there for the second out, Casey takes a strike on the outside corner at the knees for strike 1. 0-1 the count. The second cousin to the Hawks, Nick Casey. Those 2 playing their final athletic event against each other. Will be honored before the start of game 2 here tonight. Low line drive, right side into right field, as Casey will get the possibly play at the plate. First RBI of the night. Standing up, scoring there was Paul Ryan from second base, and the RBI hit to right field scores the first run of the game as Casey at first will have a courtesy runner here. As the courtesy runner be Ike Appleton. Appleton, one of the seniors on this team for Joe Elliott and company. So runner on first, 2 down, 1-0 Mount Vernon. Number 9 batter, Nolan Brand, the left fielder, stands in. A throw over, sliding back in. At first there at first base is Appleton, the courtesy runner. Hawks defensively, Funk, Wohlert, and Cole left to right. Around the horn, it's LaRosa, Casey, Farmer, and Curley. Petkeather, the freshman catcher, and Voss on the mound. Want to know the count? 2 down. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Mount Vernon leads it. Another throw over, nothing doing. The Hawks on Saturday losing to Iowa City Liberty in that Cedar Rapids Kennedy Invitational at Kennedy High School game 1 on Saturday morning, 13-3. Actually only down 3-0 in the 5th inning. And then the offensive floodgates open up. There's a bouncer. It's going to be a fair ball as LaRosa fielded it in fair territory, then hopped to his left. But Warner is going to argue that one, that it was a... Nope, he's going to just go out and have a word with his infield here. As Brand will be on with the infield hit. Runners on first and second. So unique play. LaRosa thinking that he'd make it a foul ball by hopping in foul territory, but it's where he fielded it there, and he got himself in foul ground after he touched it in fair. So the fair ball, runners on first and second, brings up the top of the order here in Blake Booth, the 6th batter this inning. We've had a pop out, an infield hit, a ground out, a hit to right, and then another infield hit. 3 hits this inning. Mustangs have scored 1. They have runners on first and second with 2 down here at the bottom of the second inning. A strike to the leadoff man, Blake Booth, who grounded out to Nick Casey at short his first time up. The 0-1 from Voss. Checking that runner at second. Dancing out there is Appleton. As a strike in the outside corner. For strike 2, 0-2 the count. There to Blake Booth. Booth, another one of the seniors for the Mustangs. 304 average, 17 hits, 19 runs scored. And he takes that one too far outside for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Here to Booth. Booth has 1 double. He's knocked in 10. So he gets ready for this 1-2 pitch with 2 runners on, with 2 down here in the last of the second inning. 1-2, time is called first. Plate umpire jumps out of there as Voss was delivering the pitch. No pitch it'll be. 1-2 remains the count. Now the 1-2 is in the dirt. It bounces to the backstop. And the wild pitch will allow Appleton to get to third, and Brand cruises up to second. So second and third now, 2-2 the count with 2 down. That killer will walk it all the way out to Voss, pats the plate, and hand his sophomore pitcher the ball. And 2-2 will be our count. With 2 away here in the last of the second inning. Lost the nod of the sign, and the 2-2 on the way. It's outside. It's hit left side over the head of LaRosa. One more run will score. Make that another run coming in, and he will be out at the plate as Nolan Brand is gunned down. Mustangs do score 2. We go to the third. 2-0. Mustangs. Hawks baseball. KMCH Sports.
Leonard Miller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Miller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in Eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And back into Ash Park here on the campus of Cornell College. John Swisher along with you. Hawks down 2-0 now as Mount Vernon scored 2 times on 4 hits. Left 1 runner on base. No Hawk errors in that bottom of the 2nd inning. They lead here 2-0, top of the 3rd. Isaac Fetkether stands in now. The freshman catcher, 8-9-1 for the Hawks. Fetkether, Funk, and Cole, who have just 1 hit so far in this game. There's a strike at the outside corner after ball. We're even now 1-1 the count. Matt Martin, a senior for the Mustangs, on the bump, his 6th start of the year. He's had 6 appearances as well. A 4-2 mark. Strike 2 there. Counts 1-2 to Fetkether. Martin, 21 of the 3rd innings pitched, coming in, 22 hits, 15 runs, 13 earned runs, a 4.27 ERA, 13 walks, 2 hit batters, 27 Ks, 237 batting average against them. Ground ball left side, shortstop up and over, not in time. Fetkether beats it out with a 2nd hit of the game for the Hawks on the infield variety there. And Connor Funk will stand in. A courtesy runner out at first base is Jamison Smith. So Smith, the sophomore courtesy runner, out at first for Fetkether, who's on to start the 3rd here. 2-0 Mustangs. Funk, there's a leaning and getting back. Smith starting to get out there and get a good lead. Talked about Coach Nate Lahr, not in attendance here tonight. Dunstan Werner is manning 3rd base. Kevin Werner, Dunstan's father, the first base coach. Dunstan has been primarily the varsity assistant this year. Kevin Werner, the sophomore, level 2 coach. Ball gets away from the catcher, and Smith will get to 2nd base. A wild pitch as Funk will back in with a 1-0 count. Connor Funk, showing bunt, pulls back, takes the ball up and out. Ball 2. 2-0 the count here to Funk. 29 at bats. He scored 5 times, 6 hits, 2 RBI, hitting .207. And the 2-0 from Martin, showing bunt again, laying off, taking a strike right down the pipe, thigh high. 2-1 the count. Runner on second. 2-0 Mount Vernon here, the top of the 3rd inning. 90 degree, feel like temp of 99 with 62% humidity here. Winds out of the southwest at 4 miles per hour. Beautiful Ash Park renovations here, 4 years old. 4th season of this brand new press box, still seems very new. There's a strike in the outside corner, throw down, not standing up, getting in is Smith. Luckily just before the tag. And now Coach Matt Hattie calls time. He'll jog out to have a word with his battery in his infield. 2-2 the count. The runner on 3rd, nobody out. Here in the top of the 3rd inning. Hawks have 2 hits and 2 runners so far in this game. Hawks struggling through their worst conference season in a long, long time. 0-10 on the east side. Since 2009, when Mount Vernon joined the conference, made it 16 teams, 8 on each side of the division. 2009, Hawks had a 5-9 record in the East, and then again in 2013 they were 5-9. They've had 5 winning seasons in the last 11. Best one, 13-1 when they won the conference in 2015. Also won it in 2014 with that 9-5 mark. First 2 years of Coach Nate Lahr's coaching career. Now in his 6th season, there's a ball downstairs for ball 3. We're full now, 3-2. Nobody out, runner on third. Here in the top of the third. Hawks trying to answer as Mount Vernon posted 2 runs in their bottom of the 2nd inning. A look in by Martin. The 3-2 delivery on the way. Swung on a miss. Off-speed pitch. Dropped off the table on the inner half. And Funk swung through it. Came up empty for strike 3 in the first out of the inning. 4th strikeout for Martin on the mound so far. 2-2. 2 swinging, 2 looking. And it brings up the top of the order in Kyle Cole. Cole was one of those strikeout victims looking back in the first. Takes a strike at the knees. Inner half there, strike 1. 0-1 the count to Kyle Cole. A freshman right fielder here for the Hawks in game number 1. 19 hits, 10 runs on the season. He leads the team in the hit category as he skies this one up and out of play right side. For strike 2, 0-2 the count to Cole. He's got 1 triple, 9 runs batted in on the season. He's walked 14 times, hitting .284. Have Hawks softball for you later on tonight against the Mustangs of Mount Vernon. Here in Mount Vernon, Bill Logan will have the call for you live on Mix 94.7 and our main stream at KMCH.com. Later on tonight, a little before 8 o'clock. Ball 1 there, 1-2 the count. Hit to Kyle Cole. 3rd batter this inning. Hawks have a runner on 3rd and 1 down. The 1-2 is skied right side up and out of play again. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hawks with that 9-20 mark haven't had a losing season since 2011 when they're 17-18. The 1-2 for Martin on the way. It's bounced right up the middle. The shortstop Elliott will get to it, fires across, and not in time. Beating it out and getting the infield hit, RBI for Cole as Smith scores the first run of the game for the Hawks. It's 2-1 with 1 down and a runner on first. A high bouncer. Elliott got to it good, fielded it cleanly, threw it over, but just not in time. It's a hustling Cole. Now your average speed for a catcher, which is one of his main positions, and right field the other one, which he's playing here tonight in game 1. Luke Farmer will stand in now. So 2 infield hits, and the Hawks have 1 run. It's 2-1 Mount Vernon now, top of the 3rd with 1 away. Look over there, and standing is Cole. Farmer now, standing back in. He struck out swinging his first time in inning number 1, showing bunt, laying off a ball in the dirt. The throw down as Cole goes. He'll slide in safely in the stolen base. For Kyle Cole, that's his 13th of the year, 13 of 14 now. Check that, 13 of 15 now in the season. He's 2nd in the category for the Hawks. Nick Casey leads the way with 14 of 14 in the stolen base department. 1-0 to count for Martin. And an outside too far, ball 2. 2-0 to count to Luke Farmer. Farmer, one of the 5 juniors on the Hawks roster, 2 seniors, 3 sophomores, 6 freshmen. Digs back in with a 2-0 count. Showing bunt again. He's going to pull back and takes a ball. Chin high there and outside for ball 3. 3-0 the count. Here to Luke Farmer. Hawks will have 6 games left after tonight. The Mustangs have 8. Final 2 games on the east side for the Hawks. There's a strike on the outside edge. At the knees for strike 1, 3-1 the count. Here to Luke Farmer. Hawks will be at Mount Mercy University tomorrow night, taking on Wakana. That JV varsity doubleheader starting at 5. Here's a ball fouled back to the backstop for strike 2. And we're full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hawks will be at home against Cascade on Wednesday. Independence Day Eve with that 3 o'clock JV start. Varsity at 5. And then Benton Community at home at Exide Field on Friday. 2 varsity games slated to start at 5 o'clock. Then just 2 playing dates. one next week at Decorah. There's a swing and a miss. Nose high fastball up and out, and he swings through it. Farmer goes down. The second swinging K for Luke on the night. Number 12. And it brings up Jared Voss now. Voss popped out to the second baseman, Ryan, his first time up. He stands in here with the runner on second, 2 down. We're at the top of the third. Hawks trail 2-1. Off-speed pitch up and in. Fouls it back to the fence for strike one. 0-1 the count here to Jared Voss. 11 runs scored, 13 hits, and 53 at-bats so far this season. 1 home run, 7 runs driven in. He's walked 5 times. He's hitting .245. And the 0-1 from Voss. First a turn and a look to second is getting back in. Nobody covering the bag. Cole is back on second base with 2 out here. It's top of the third inning. As the 0-1 here from Martin as a strike at the knees, inner half for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. It's another train coming through the area, but on schedule, 15 minutes apart. There's a foul ball to the backstop off the bat of Jared Voss. The count remains no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 skied on the infield. Shortstop, now third baseman, has a beat on it and will put it away. The pop out ends the top of the third. We go to the bottom half. Hawks cut the lead in half. They trail 2-1. This is West Delaware Baseball. KMCH Sports.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Number 3, Brian Clark. Back in, bottom of the third inning. Hawks trail the Mustangs 2-1. For 2 innings, Mount Vernon with 2 runs and 5 hits, 2 runners stranded through. There's a ground ball left side off the bat of Ryan Clark. LaRosa up and over the 5-3 ground out. For out number 1, LaRosa to Curley on the ground out. Tyler Elliott now will stand in. Number 7, Tyler. One of the seniors had a leg injury last year. This is junior season, playing for his father, Jeremy Elliott. Tyler, the second oldest child. Kristen was a Mustang athlete as well, the oldest of the 4 Elliott siblings. Jeremy's wife, Carrie, formerly Carrie Wegman, a 1991 graduate in the Coconut Valley, Delaware County girls. Jeremy Elliott, 1989 graduate here in Mount Vernon. Bouncing ball up the middle, just left of the bag. Nice play by Casey. Got to it and gunned his man at first on the ground out to the shortstop for out number 2. And it brings up Kringenbrink now. Yeah, Kringenbrink. It's Kringenbrink. Struck out swinging his first and last time up in that first inning. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third. 2-1, Mount Vernon with the lead. Ball misses downstairs there. 1-0 the count. Strike on the outer half. And the count's even 1-1. Mount Vernon comes in with 144 runs in their favor. Now 146, average 7 per game. This one skied right side. Curley over to it and foul ground, and Luke will put it away. The pop out to end the third. We go to the fourth. 2-1 Mount Vernon. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Along with in-studio producer Trevor Hunt, John Swisher back with you from Mount Vernon. A strike to the knees on the outside corner to Nick Casey, who leads things off here in the top of the fourth inning for the Hawks. They trail the Mustangs 2-1. 2-1 is rifled left side down the third base line, skipping past Volesky down the left field line, and Casey going to second. He'll have a stand-up double to start this fourth inning. So Casey with the hit down the line. Fourth hit of the night for the Hawks for Nick Casey. That is his 18th hit. He's got 6 doubles now. He's tied the team lead with Logan Woolard. Ridenauer stands in, takes a strike, going on the count to Ben. Designated hitter for Logan Woolard here in game 1. And he flied out to the center fielder booth his last time the second. 1 on, nobody out here. They tap the fourth inning. Mustangs lead 2-1. The 0-1 on the way, showing bunt, gets it down but foul. So it skips behind to the backstop, 0-2 the count. It's Ben Ridenauer has 2 sacrifices so far in the season. Be swinging away here, you would think. 0-2 now the count. Ridenauer back in and ready. Outside, too far, runner goes, and sliding into third, head first safely is Nick Casey. And the stolen base for Casey. 15th now. He's 15 of 15. Is Nick Casey. Runner on third. Ball outside, too far. We're even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chris LaRosa is on deck. He got one of the Hawks hits. As a 2-2 to Ridenauer on the way. On that inside corner, Anthony, strike 3. A breaking ball there, and Ridenauer knew it. He takes it looking for first out of the inning.
Number 9.
Brings up LaRosa now. Got that hit to left and was stranded back in the second inning. Runner on third, 1 away here at the top of the fourth. Ball outside and low for ball 1. 1. And the count here to LaRosa. Chris hitting 167 coming in. Proving his batting average with that hit earlier in this game. As the 1-0 is grounded right side. Backhanded step by Ryan playing in to cut that runner down. Step and through to Kriegenbrink for the ground out to the second baseman for out number 2. And it brings up Luke Curley now. Curley struck out looking his first time up in the second. He ended that second inning. Stands in here with 2 outs. Runner on third. Tying run at third base in the form of Nick Casey for the Hawks. This one is lifted. Center field, Booth. Back into his left. Now as it come back in, the ball drops. The Hawks will tie the game up as Curley getting into second base. As the Hawks have tied it up 2-2. A fly ball, medium depth center field. Booth had trouble adjusting to that one, had to come back, and by the time he got there, the ball hit the turf before he could haul it in. And the Hawks are tied up with the runner on second, 2 away. Number 11. So Casey scores on the first error of the game, and it brings up Fecketter. Fouls one back to the backstop for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Hawks with a run in the third, now one here in the fourth. 2 down, runner on second base is Curley. Upstairs, shoulder high there. Now we're even at 1-1. Hawks have lost 7 in a row coming into tonight. This one skied left side, should get out of play. And it will. Back behind the third base Mustang dugout. Mustangs have won 5 of their last 8 games coming into tonight. There's a ball upstairs and outside. For ball 2, or even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mount Vernon lost Thursday night in Williamsburg, the second game. They won game 1, 2-1, and lost the nightcap 2-1. The 2-2 on the way, outside too far for ball 3, we're full. Of the 10 doubleheaders Mount Vernon has had, they've had 8 splits on the season. 2 sweeps so far. They swept number 8 and 2A Beckman and Vinton Schellsburg. Here's a liner, but the shortstop Elliott will get to it. The L6 will end it. The Hawks tied it up on a hit and an error. To the bottom of the fourth we go. Hawks baseball, KMCH Sports.
Tonight's a great time to try the new stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Ranch. Have one delivered while you're listening to the game, grab one for carryout, or enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet. Then satisfy your sweet tooth with some chocolate cactus bread. Pizza Ranch in Manchester, Independence, and Owine.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
Bottom of the fourth inning now here at Ash Park as the Mustangs and Hawks are tied up at 2. The Hawks with 1 run, 1 hit. 1 runner left on as Mount Vernon with their first error of the night defensively. Bottom half of the fourth now tied at 2. Bouncer left side after a bouncer behind the plate as count is no balls and 2 strikes. Matt Martin standing in. He's the pitcher of record for the Mustangs. As Martin popped out to Curley at first his last time. Grounds this one left side. LaRosa is there. Steps, throws, has his man. Ground out to the third baseman for round number 1. Brings up Paul Ryan now. As Ryan got an infield hit and scored the first run of the game for the Mustangs back in that 2-run second inning. The Mustangs 2 in the bottom of the second. The Hawks with 1 at the top of the third and top of the fourth. Tied at 2 here in the bottom of inning number 4. That guy fastball there. Check that off speed pitch. Took a little off, did Jared Voss. 1-0 the count. And there's a strike at the knees. Inner half, a fastball for strike 1. Reba now, 1 ball and 1 strike. Delaware girls fight for the East Division title. Mount Vernon and Central Dwight, the other teams up towards the top. We'll be playing the Mustangs later on tonight. There's a ground ball, slow roller. Farmer able to get the first just in time for the putout. 4-3 ground out for out. Number 2. Number 9. Colby Valesky. Colby Valesky now, the junior. Grounded out to Voss. The pitchers last time in the second. Quickly 2 outs here in the last of the fourth. 2-2 tie ball game. This one is upstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here to Valesky. On a ground out so far in this game off the right arm of Jared Voss. Off speed pitch misses and stays upstairs for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Here's the junior, Valesky. 9 seniors, 10 juniors, 4 sophomores, 23 on the roster for Jeremy Elliott. Assistant coach Matt Hattie. Marion native. There's a strike. And it counts 2-1 now. Ball downstairs for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. And there's a strike taken. Outer half at the knees. 3-2 the count. Of the 15 putouts, 7 have been on the ground for Voss. So a winding looper right side going to bounce against the right field foul line before it got to that tarp in right field. For a foul ball, the count remains full. 3 balls and 2 strikes here at Ash Park. Right next to the gymnasium here at Cornell College. Very nice facility now. New bleachers, new dugouts, new press box. I mentioned 4 years ago in 2016, 4 seasons ago. And there's a ball downstairs for the walk. First free pass issued by Voss. 2-out base on balls brings up Nick Casey. The Mustangs, Nick Casey, who got a hit to right and scored in that 2-run second inning. Runner on first, 2 down, takes a strike. Right in there for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here to Casey. 5 hits so far for the Mustangs. Hawks have 4. Throw over. Diving back in head first, safely back is Valesky. Bigger Park with the college senior, 329. Down the left field line, 318 down right field. There's a ball that stays down in the dirt, caught by Fetkeather, and we're even 1-1. Off center field, 357. Right center, 355. Straightaway centers, 385. The 1-1 runner goes downstairs. Not able to handle his Fetkeather as he came up with it cleanly, and then trying to get the ball out of his glove. Had to come out and hit the dirt. Valesky will get the stolen base for Valesky. Stolen base number 2. He's 2 of 2 on the season. 2 balls, 1 strike to count, 2 out. The throw back goes off the tip of the glove of Casey, but right there is Farmer. to run her back in safely, standing on second base. Casey, the fourth hitter this inning. Nolan Brand awaits in the on-deck circle. The 2-1 from Voss on the way. Downstairs for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Here to Nick Casey. And the 3-1 has a strike. And her half thigh high. Casey thought he earned the walk. But he'll stay in there for a full count pitch coming. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on second base. 2-2 tie ball game. And there's a ball that misses the zone. Outside and low. And hustling down to first base will be Nick Casey. Second walk allowed by Voss, both coming back-to-back here in this bottom of the 4th inning. Mike Appleton on again, the courtesy runner. The run for Casey, the catcher. Runners on first and second, 2 away. We're tied at 2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nolan Brand stands in. Infield hit. And he was put out at the plate to end that second inning. First pitch delivery from Voss to Brand is a strike. And her half, Anthony's strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here to Nolan Brand. Postseason sub-state seating meetings have been held. Hawks waiting to have their fate released by the Iowa High School Athletic Association. That'll be in the next couple of days. Hawks in the middle of the pack in that sub-state number 4, Class 3A. 1-2 the count here to Nolan Brand. The Hawks in sub-state 4 with Macokota, Benton, Central DeWitt, Independence, Vinton, Shellsburg, Dubuque, Wahlert, and Anamosa. All grounded right side foul. The count remains 1-2. Mount Vernon's in sub-state 5 with Davenport, Assumption, Clear Creek, Amana, Washington, Mount Pleasant, Keokuk, Fort Madison, and Fairfield. Runners on first and second. 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-2 to Brand on the way from Voss. And it's grounded right side. Curley will get to it, has a hit his glove and bounds the dirt. He's going to throw back behind the runner, but diving back in safely is Valesky. And the runner will be on every base after the first error for the Hawks. Second of the game.
Number 4,
Blake Booth will stand in now with the Mustangs having the bases loaded. We're tied at 2. This ball is skied left side off the end of the bat. Left field foul territory outside the fence. Hustling effort by Funk, but he ran out of room. Blake Booth will stand back in. Hit an RBI hit his second time up in that second inning. Routed out to Casey at short back in the first. The 0-1 is up and out for a ball. We're even at 1-1. Now there's a ball misses downstairs for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Ball outside, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike, 2 away here in this bottom of the 4th inning. Mustang runner on every base. We're tied at 2. Left-handed batter. Booth back in and ready. Lines this one to left field, but right there, a couple steps to his right. And a half a step in, Funk makes the catch. The line out for out number 3. And the Mustangs denied. We go to the 5th, tied at 2. Hawks baseball, KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto! KMCH!
Connor Funk starts off the top of the fifth with a ground out to the shortstop, Elliott. Round number 1 here as a new pitcher for Mount Vernon is Caleb Keene, a junior. This is his 9th appearance, an 0-2 record, 16 2/3 innings pitched, 19 hits, 13 runs against him, 7 earned runs, 2.94 ERA. He's walked 11, hit 1, struck out 14, 264 batting average against him as he takes over for Martin, who gave up 4 hits to the Hawks and 73 pitches, 2 runs. Hawks stranded 3 runners on base. Foul the right side off the bat of Kyle Cole. Brick wall against the building here that is directly behind the first base Hawks dugout. 0-2 the count to Kyle Cole. Top of the order here for the Hawks. Cole is 1 for 2. He struck out looking back in the first. Infield hit his last time in the third. Makes that one upstairs for ball 1. 1-2 the count here to Kyle Cole. The 1-2 on the way from Keene outside. Got him chasing and swinging through it. Over the fastball, coming up empty is Cole for the strikeout. Swinging variety there. For out number 2. Seven strikeouts now. 6 of them by Martin. First one for Keene. A strike there. 0-1 the count to Farmer, who's 0 for 2 with 2 swinging strikeouts. We're tied at 2 here in the top of the 5th. 2 away. The 0-1 pitch to Farmer. Fouls it back into the fence. No balls and 2 strikes. As 0-2 here with 2 down. This one swung on for strike 3. Down go the Hawks. To the bottom half we go. And we go to the bottom half with a tie ball game. 2-2. Back after this from KMC Sports.
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
Steve Moyle Masonry, a family-owned commercial masonry contractor based in Manchester. Quality is what we're about. Visit us online at smoylemasonry.com.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back in, bottom of the fifth inning. Hawks and the Mustangs knotted up at 2. 2, 3, 4 due up. Clark, Elliott, and Kringenbrink. Ryan Clark is 0 for 2 groundouts to Casey his first time. At short, LaRosa at third his last time. A strike taken here. Jake Voss, 65 pitches, heading into this fifth inning. 0-1 the count, thanks to Sean Moore. Fine man here at Mount Vernon. Keeping track of the pitches here tonight. 0-1 the count to Clark. Ball downstairs. Ball one, we're even now. 1-1 the count. Mustangs scored their 2 runs at the bottom of the second. The Hawks answered in the top of the third for 1, added another one in the top of the fourth. Another ball downstairs. Here to Ryan Clark. In the bottom of the fourth of the Mustangs, and the ball fouled out of play right side. 2-2 the count. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 3 runners left on in the fourth for Mount Vernon. They've stranded 5. They have 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 Hawk defensive error. Ball misses there for ball 3. It's full 3-2. Hawks have 2 runs, 4 hits, and have stranded 3 with 1 Mustang defensive error. This one skied right side. Fair territory. Voss hauls it in right before the first base foul line, about halfway up. And the pop out to the pitcher for out number 1 brings up Tyler Elliott now. Elliott 1 for 2. He got a hit to right his first time in the first. Grounded out to short his last time back in the third. Stands in here with 1 out. And this bottom of the fifth inning, a strike. Anthony's taking on the outside corner. 2-2, we're tied. Last of the fifth. This quick-moving game. An hour and 13 minutes old here from Ash Park. In the campus of Cornell College here in Mount Vernon. All outside of the dirt. We're even now. 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Grounder left side. Staying down on his LaRosa. He throws across to get his man. And the 5-3 ground out to the third baseman for the second out brings up Jack Kringenbrink now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Knotted up to 2. Kringenbrink 0 for 2 with a strikeout swinging. A pop out to the first baseman. Flex time up. This one stays upstairs for ball 1. 1-0 the count into Kringenbrink. Mustangs haven't had a hit since the second inning when they had 4. Scored those 2 runs. This one's lined down the line with foul ball. Goes outside the left field fence. As the count's even now at 1-1. Jared Voss cruising right along. It settled down nicely. Didn't get out of that little jam after 2 walks in that 4th inning. But no hits and no runs since that second strike there. Craig and Brink, strike 2. 1-2 the count. Inside. And low there for ball 2. We're even 2-2. This one is lined into right center field. Will get down. Chasing it is Woolard. He'll get to it and get it in. A wide turn, but Kringenbrink will stay put at first. The 2-out single to center field brings up Matt Martin here in the 5th spot for the Mustangs. Martin was the starting pitcher. Keene came in. In this 5th inning, the ball there, 1-0 the count. Hito Martin. He's 0 for 2, a pop out and a ground out so far. This one's skied right side. Curley going back and foul ground. The right fielder, Cole. Now Curley calls Cole off. He'll make the catch with his back towards right field. Hauling it in foul territory. The pop out ends it. 1 runner left for Mount Vernon. We go to 6. Knotted at 2. Hawks baseball from KMCH Sports.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Top of the 6th inning starts off with Jared Voss swinging a miss on a pitch outer half, tie high, 0-1 the count to Voss. 0 for 2. He's popped out to the second baseman and third baseman so far in his first 2 times up in the 1st and 3rd innings. He takes the ball off the plate there for ball 1. We're even 1-1 the count. Hawks and Mustangs knotted up at 2 here in this top of the 6th inning. The 1-1 from Keene, who just came on the last inning. This one's skied on the infield. Right on top of the mound now, just behind the mound, still on the dirt part of the pitcher's mound. Keene will make the catch. A pop-out for out number 1 off the bat of Jared Voss and brings up Nick Casey now. Shortstop, number 16, Nick Casey. Nick Casey. Standing in. Had a double, hit to the left last time in the 4th. And scored. That 1-run 4th inning. Fly out to center back in the 2nd. That one's outside for a ball. 1-0 the count here to Nick Casey. 1 out here as this one is skied right side. And it should get outside the fence, and it will. And the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Nick Casey will stand back in with 1 out. And right now, the designated hitter is on deck for the Hawks. 2-2, we're tied up here in this top of the 6th inning. Nick Casey standing back in. And the 1-1 from Keene on the way. Upstairs, chin high there for ball 3, 3-1 the count. West Delaware AD. Matt Weiss joins me here from Mount Vernon. Glad to have you along.
Good evening.
Thanks for joining me here.
Good evening, Mr. Swish.
I'm glad everything worked out in the buying car process.
Better late than never.
Strike 2 there. We're even 2-2. Here to Nick Casey. Hawks tying it up at 2 here as they scored in the third and fourth after Mount Vernon jumped down in front. 2-0 in the bottom of the second inning. 2-2 is outside too far for ball 3. We're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hawks played a couple of competitive games over the weekend on Saturday, traveling down to Cedar Rapids as they fell 13-3 to Iowa City Liberty, and then played Inky Centennial, number 18 in 4A close, falling 4-0. Here's a swing and a miss on a fastball, letter high. Casey not able to catch up to it. Goes down for the swinging strikeout, number 2, and that's what Coach Lahr, Coach Werner, and company main goal here is improving and getting ready for that postseason, as the pairings will be out before we know it here. We'll know the Hawks' destiny when they open up on July 19th at home. As there's a ground ball left side. Ridenauer, shortstop. Elliott gobbles it up, throws over, and Ridenauer's retired. 6-3 put out for out number 3. So the bottom of the 6th inning, still not in 2. Delaware Baseball, KMC Sports.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Matt back with you from Mount Vernon, bottom of the 6th inning as the Hawks and Mustangs knotted up at 2. Jared Voss starts his 6th inning of pitching here. He's thrown now 82 to start the at-bat to Paul Ryan. And another ball there, 2-0 the count here to Paul Ryan, who grounded out his last time, got an infield hit in the 2nd. As the season winds down, only 6 more games left for the Hawks. And a ball fouled behind home plate, 2-1. Matt, you know it's just part of the process here of finishing things out, staying healthy, and being ready to go, and in good mental and physical shape, getting ready for that postseason here in just a couple weeks now.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the Hawks' key. Again, stay healthy. There's a little grounder to the third base. Going to have to make a good play, good throw by Chris LaRosa there across the field to get a speedy Paul Ryan. Probably, I'm assuming one of the fastest, not the fastest kid on the Mount Vernon team. But yeah, like I said, just got to stay healthy. That's going to be key number 1. Again, a lot of youngsters who haven't seen postseason varsity baseball yet. I haven't seen a lot of varsity baseball up until this year, and getting their heads in the game and seeing what we can do coming out of that 5 seed. So,
Sub-state number 4 in Class 3A. A ball there outside. 1-0 the count. 1 down. Colby Valesky standing in. He walked his last time. Grounded out back in the 2nd. A high bouncer there, all the way in the right field. As Cole will follow it, but then get it in as the One-out single to right off the bat of Valesky brings up Nick Casey now.
I think Cole was having about the same idea I did. They're going to try to throw him out at first. Yeah, I mean, the ball was hit to him in a hurry, and he had a good jump on the ball, just mismanaged it a little bit.
One out and one on. Casey walked last time. RBI hit to right, back in the second. Off and going is the runner. This one's skied in the infield. He's going to have to get back with one. He might have a double play. Curley follows it, and Buddy still gets a double play. Little foot toss to Voss, and they pop out to the first baseman, and then the toss to first is just caught no man's land there as Valesky, and we're tied at 2. To the 7th we go. Hawks baseball, KMCH Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Your hope for the best high school sports coverage in Eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
We're in the top of the 7th already. This game only an hour and 26 minutes old here in Game 1. As the Hawks and Mustangs are knotted up at 2 as we start the top of the 7th. 6, 7, 8 for the Hawks. LaRosa, Curley, and Petkeather slated as Chris LaRosa standing innings 1 for 2. A hit and a ground out so far in this game. Takes a ball. Now a strike right down the chute there. Strike 1. We're even 1-1. Once again, Coach Nate Lahr spending some time with his family, his wife Megan, and those 3 little girls, Brooklyn, Lauren, and the latest one born on Thursday morning, Morgan. So congratulations again to Nate and Megan Lahr, the 6-year head coach of the Hawks. Nate Lahr enjoying his newest, littlest girl in the family, Morgan. 2-1 the count. There's a ball upstairs. 3-1 the count. And calling time is Casey.
That's one of those opportunities here I'm real curious about. Coach Warner, 3-1 count, not a ton of at-bats for Chris LaRosa here. Curious if he's going to give him the green light here or say, hey, hold on for one more pitch. We could really use you as the leadoff guy on base here.
LaRosa, the lefty, stands back in with a 3-1 count. Dunstan Werner manning third base. While Coach Lahr is gone, Kevin Werner, the veteran, 20th year in the program at first base. Dunstan, the 2018 graduate, sophomore to be at Simpson College in Indianola. Saw some playing time for the Storm this past spring. Ball fouled up and out of play there for strike 2. And we're full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tied at 2, top of the 7th inning. We'll get the second baseball game started live on Mix 94.7 tonight. And then the second softball game live with Bill Logan. A strike 3 on the outside corner at the knees. And LaRosa did not pull the trigger, and he's rung up. The looking strikeout there brings up Luke Curley.
Yeah, that was a good 6 inches off the plate. I felt Swish on the inside there. I did not agree with that call. But it is what it is. 2 strikes, you got to be swinging the bat still, too. So
9th strikeout for the Hawks offense here. There's a ball up and out for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Colgers and Eric Thornton are the umpires here from the Iowa City Association. 1-0 the count. Here Luke Curley reached on errors last time. Struck out back in the second.
Strikeout pitch right there.
Takes a ball. That one was on the other side of the plate.
No, Christopher's a left-handed batter.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was on the other side.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got what you're saying. Same side of the plate.
It would have been in base to him.
There's
this one. dripped into left
down, maybe?
center field.
Yeah.
Will in front of Booth, the left fielder, as Curley has his.
And I'm curious, I think looks like Coach Warner is going to get a pinch runner here, maybe?
His first hit, the one-out single to left field.
J-Mo coming in here.
And that's Smith, who was the courtesy runner for Petkether his first time on. Smith on first base, one out, one on.
You know, the nice part here is now we've got, with Petkether up at the plate, we've got good speed on the base with J-Mo, and we've got good speed at the plate with Petkether, too. So, you know, the double play here is going to be hard to turn. Looks like
we're going to have a switch. Coach Hattie is coming out here. And we're going to have a change. We'll tell you more about the new Mount Vernon pitcher when we come back. One out and one on. Top of the seventh inning. We're tied at 2. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Fetland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Volachek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Volachek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Matt back with you. Top of the seventh. We're tied at 2. Runner on first. And one away. Cale Merrill, a senior, is the third pitcher here for Mount Vernon. And there is a pickoff at first base. Exactly what the Mustangs needed. And stretching too far there, the pinch runner, Jamison Smith, and leaning. And you said it. He was leaning just to get that extra little lead.
Yep.
And the 1-3 pickoff gives the Mustangs their second out here. The Hawks will have Petkether in with now nobody on and 2 down. You hate to see that. Trying to be aggressive over there, but at the same time, you got to be smart when you are the go-ahead run in the top of the seventh here. But now you got to forget about it and move on. 2 outs with Petkether standing in, takes the ball, 1-0 the count.
Again, Petkether here, he's got some good amount of plate appearances on the year, and going to see a fastball coming in. He's got an easy overhand motion, kind of delivers what we call a dart. I guess if you're a batter, he doesn't have a whole lot of motion on the pitch when it comes in here. So, I mean, he's one of those pitchers you want to sit fastball and try to drive it.
This one is skied, left side, left center field. The center fielder getting over. Keene and calling everybody off. That was Martin, the center fielder, I should say, the original starting pitcher, as he makes the catch. The fly out ends the inning. The Hawks have a hit, but do nothing with it as we go to the bottom of the seventh. Tied at 2. Hawks baseball, KMCH Sports.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Matt back with you. Bottom of the seventh inning is here. We're tied at 2. Hawks trying to force this one to extra innings. Played many of them this year, as standing in will be the new pitcher, Cale Merrill. Got out of that little jam as Hawks one hit, nobody left on in that top of the seventh inning. Merrill stands in a strike from Jared Voss. It was around 90 pitches in this game, as Merrill is one of the seniors, 9 on the roster, all there off the plate. We're even now 1-1 the count. Cale Merrill, 4 runs scored, 7 hits and 39 at bats. 1 double, 4 runs driven in. He's hitting 179. It's ball. I don't know where it was. There for ball 2.
Must have been a little bit low, possibly. Also, give Cale Merrill credit for, again, excellent beard. I mentioned that during the break.
Yes. So. What you call it, Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln kind of beard, yeah.
16th president caliber. There's a ball inside off the plate for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Here to Cale Merrill, hitting in the 9th spot for Nolan Brand, who exited the game. He started the game in left. There's ball 4. Not what you want to do, number 9, Adam Merrill. And it gives the winning run now to the Mustangs on first base. If they have, they're going to have a courtesy runner.
Number 23.
And 23 is Colin Swans. Swans is a sophomore, as he'll be running at first for Merrill. On the base on balls, only the 3rd one allowed by Voss here in this game. So he's done a nice job in that department. He's given up 7 hits.
It's just one of those moments in the game where you don't want to give up the walk, especially to, like I said, number 9 guy just came in the game, and it really wasn't looking to swing the bat the whole time. Squares around to bunt here, but Voss will pitch a little bit inside.
For ball 1, 1-0 the count, as the runner Swans has no stealing numbers on the season.
Christopher Rosa has a good jump here already on third base. Oh, going to pick up. Nice little move there by Voss, and the quick move almost caught the runner leaning the other way like happened to J-Mo, but
Swans getting back safely, sliding in head first. Blake Booth has 2 sacrifices on the year. The 1-0. He's popped up in the air. Lets it drop. Now he'll get it, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He'll get throw it to second. It goes by Farmer into shallow center. Right there is Roller for the backup.
That's one of those, a spectator. He kind of just started to go after it, and then he quit. I don't know if he thought Voss was going to get to it, but that's one of those as a catcher. You got to go all out and just try to make a dive at that play and try to make a play on the ball. Definitely in business here now for Coach Elliott and the Mustangs. With the top of the lineup here, the number 2 hitter, you'd assume, is going to try to bunt both runners over, and Coach Werner's going to be out here for a chat.
Kevin Werner meeting with the entire infield and the battery here of what they want to do in this situation so the infield hit gives the Mustangs their 8th hit of the game. They have runners on first and second out with nobody out. Ryan Clark will stand in. He's 0 for 3, grounded out twice and popped out once so far in this game. Yeah, so little reminder here, talk the situation over, know what you're going to do if the ball's hit to you here.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, one of those things we've talked about, young team makes young mistakes, and eventually we're going to have to get over that hump. But obviously Coach Werner's here. Hey, guys, you got yourself in position here. We got to make some plays, and like you said, ball hit shortly back to third. Let's get let's get an out. We need an out here. But obviously we got to stop that guy from second from scoring too.
Score update from Bill Logan over the softball field. West Delaware leading 2-1. They're in the middle of the second inning. Going into the bottom half of the second, Mustangs are up. The Hawks lead 2-1. Well, important east side games. So the girls' standings, the Hawks right behind Central DeWitt, and Mount Vernon right there behind the Hawks at the top of the east side going into Wamac Conference play tonight. This one's a wild pitch, gets by Petkeather, and that'll move the runners up to second and third. So now the winning run on third base in the form of Swats just 90 feet away. 1-0 the count, nobody out here.
Yeah, that's a second kind of mistake already this inning from Voss, who obviously when you're veterans, when you're leaders out there, you can't let those things happen, Swish. So now 90 feet away is the winning run, and Hawks definitely going to have to bear down and try to figure something out here.
Clark back in. First base is empty, the 1-0. And a strike at the outside corner at the knees. For strike one, we're even now. 1-1 the count to Ryan Clark. Another one of the 9 seniors on this team for Jeremy Elliott in his 18th season.
I'm interested that Coach Warner here is not with one ball, wasn't going to try to put him on.
Showing bunt, pulling back, taking ball in and down there for ball 2 is Clark. 2-1.
Lots more options for the base runner out there with first base open. So,
and the 2-1 pitch from Voss. On the way, it's grounded left side. Third baseman get it. LaRosa to Curley. Didn't even check the runner there, LaRosa, but he fired it first so quickly that the runner didn't have a chance. And Swans had to stay around third as Curley makes the catch at first on the ground out to the third baseman. So there is just one out now. Tyler Elliott will stand in. He is 1 for 3, grounded out his last 2 times. Got to hit the right back.
I think he's going to put him on. Yeah, yep, that's a good choice here. And that's a good option there by Coach Warner, obviously putting the best ball player on the team. You don't give him an opportunity to win the game. Make the guy behind him do it. So
to the walk, Jack Krickenbrink will be that guy as he got to hit the centers last time of the 5th. 0 for 2 before that. He struck out and popped out. The base is loaded now. You have to field fly in effect. And 1 out. Force at every base. We're tied at 2. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ball up and in. Mount Vernon coming in 7 one-run games coming into tonight. They're 3 and 4. The Hawks have had 5 one-run games. They have a record of 2 and 3 in those. As the 1-0 is a strike right down the middle of the plate there above the knees, and we're even 1-1.
Definitely really interesting part of the point of the game here, Swish. You got a pitcher who's got to be wearing down a little bit, and
there's the line drive. There's the ball game. The RBI single off the bat of Krickenbrink, and they hit the center. Scores the winning run for the Mustangs, and that's Swans that will score. And the Hawks lose a very tough, tight, contested game. Number 1 by the score of 3-2. We'll figure up these numbers and come back for a quick post game. You're listening to West Delaware Baseball from KMCH Sports.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester. Tonight's a great time to try the new stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Ranch. Have one delivered while you're listening to the game, grab one for carryout, or enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet. Then satisfy your sweet tooth with some chocolate cactus bread. Pizza Ranch in Manchester, Independence, and Owine.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
You're listening to high school sports on Eastern Iowa's Variety Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH, Manchester.
John and Matt back with you, wrapping up game one. Hawks fall 3-2 in a contest that takes 1 hour and 32 minutes. Mount Vernon wins 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, 9 runners left, 1 swinging strikeout, 4 walks. For the Hawks, 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, 3 runners left, 9 strikeouts, 6 swinging, 3 looking, and no free passes as the Hawks drop to 9-21 on the year, 11 on the east side, 18 in the Waback, and 4-12 in the road as the Mount Vernon Mustangs now 14-9, 5-2 on the east, 12-7 in the Waback, 7-3 at home. As for the Hawks, did a nice job of hanging with these Mustangs, but just not enough offense, and they couldn't close the door in that last inning, and has been the problem at times throughout this season. Free passes and inopportune times, and that was the bugaboo again here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, absolutely. We've talked about this. I feel like the broken record. I'm talking about the push. You know, we put that leadoff guy on, and we've talked. Bill and I have talked about that doing games of softball. So you put the leadoff runner on, and it's the percentage of scoring the run is the word I'm looking for, but much higher.
Yes.
Yes, much higher than it is if you get that first out of the inning. So, but again, now opportunity. See what the Hawks can put on the mound and get another good pitching performance. Pretty good outing there by Jared Voss. Again, it comes down to we got to put the ball in play a little bit more. 5 hits just isn't going to get it done, and at the end of the day, you're only going to score a couple runs like we did off 5 hits. So. See what we can do here in game 2. 3-2, the final here in game 1. We'll be back in about 20-25 minutes here in game 2, getting started on Mix 94.7 and our main stream at KMCH.com before we send it to Bill Logan at the softball field for coverage tonight. Last check from the softball field of Mount Vernon as it's in the middle of the 3rd now. Hawks leading 2-1 over Mount Vernon. John and Matt saying so long for now for Mount Vernon.